Hello people, I'm the Comic Book Gamer, and today I'm going to be talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, I'm probably going to compare it to the other Marvel movies, so spoilers if you have not seen those movies, or Guardians of the Galaxy. But I have a feeling you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, considering it was the most popular movie of this year. So, Guardians. I liked it. I was underwhelmed. I was very underwhelmed because of how great everyone said it was. I saw it on opening day, but there were still a ton of reviews saying, this is amazing, best Marvel movie ever, maybe the best superhero movie ever. It's the new Star Wars. I watched it, I was like, okay, I enjoyed it. Not the best Marvel movie, certainly not Star Wars. I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on the negatives in this video because you can go anywhere else on YouTube for the positives. I seriously haven't seen no one talk about the negatives. So, first off, the villain, Ronan, the Accuser. He was horrendous, just terrible. He was there and he was evil. That's it. You don't care about him. He doesn't have this on-screen presence like Bane did in Dark Knight Rises or like Deathstroke in Arrow. He didn't have that or anything close to that. People need to stop letting Marvel get away with crappy villains. This isn't the first time we've had it. Look at Iron Man 2 and 3. Whiplash was terrible. Aldrich Killian was terrible. Mandarin was fake. Let's see, Iron Man 1. Red Skull, I like the choice of Hugo Weaving for Red Skull, but the movie handled him very poorly. It was very poorly handled. Thor the Dark World, I did not like the Dark Elf. He wasn't interesting at all, but at least he did something. He killed Thor's mother, so at least he did something. Iron Man 1, I liked Warmonger. He actually did something. He was the one who hired those guys who were the cause of Iron Man getting hit the shrapnel into his chest. So that's something long-lasting. They did something. Captain America 2, the Winter Soldier was cool. I didn't really... My problem was he was a ghost and it was so cool, and then he attacks him in broad daylight in front of a million people with cell phones. It's like, you're not a ghost anymore, dude. You're not really a ghost. But up until then, he was really cool. He was still cool after then. Just the ghost element had been taken away. Hydra was great in that. They actually did something. They took S.H.I.E.L.D. down. They took down S.H.I.E.L.D. S.H.I.E.L.D. is gone. They did something big and long-lasting, and I like that. What I mean is, the villains need to have small victories. Look at the DC movies. Joker killed Batman's girlfriend and was the cause of Two-Face, and Two-Face is the reason that Batman broke his one rule. Why do you think people love Joker so much? I personally thought Heath Ledger did good, not great. I didn't think he was as great as everyone said. I thought he was good. But my main thing that I thought was great was the fact that he actually did something. And he did a lot. Dark Knight Rises, Bane breaks the bat. Holy crap. Look at the Man of Steel. Zod destroys almost all of Metropolis. These villains did something without winning the movie. Marvel needs to learn that. They really need to look at DC and be like, how can we have these villains have small victories and make them interesting? Because I think DC has done way better in the villains department than Marvel. But people don't seem to care. Everyone still loves all the Marvel movies, even though their villains are crappy. And yeah, like I said, Ronan the Accuser is no exception. He was terrible. Next is there was still too many cliches. Again, Marvel, come on. I mean, when they're on that planet looking for the Collector, and they're fighting outside, and Rocket's like, I didn't choose to be experimented on. Oh, I've never seen that before. That's just one instance. There are tons of cliches in this. Marvel needs to get over that. Another thing, in order to be a great superhero movie, you need, well, unless you're part of the Chris Nolan trilogy, because he didn't need it, but he still had some really good ones. You need great fight scenes. In order to be a great comic book movie, you need great fight scenes. This one had cool fight scenes, but nothing that I'm gonna search on YouTube to rewatch, like I did for The Dark Knight Rises, Man of Steel, Winter Soldier, all those. Even though I own those movies, purely because I don't want to have to put them in and fast forward to that part. I searched up on YouTube because I wanted to rewatch the fights, and I've watched them a million times because the fights are so great. Yet, for Guardians, I don't feel like doing that at all. And you don't need to have a fight between the main guy for it to be a really cool fight. Iron Man 1, when he's coming out of the cave with the Mark 1 suit, awesome fight scene, and he's just fighting, what was it, like Taliban or something like that. That was an awesome fight scene. That was a fight scene that I have searched up on YouTube to watch. Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm like, okay, they're cool, but there's nothing that I'm gonna go and search up because I really want to rewatch it. No, it's nothing that cool. Fight scene between Gamora and her sister was terrible. I think it's just like Gamora's sister was also a terrible villain. Didn't care about her at all. I just didn't. The characters were good. I loved all the characters, even though we didn't really get an explanation for any of them except for Star-Lord. I was fine with that. I wish they would have given us a little bit more explanation, because you are introducing really obscure characters that no one knows. Well, very few people know. And you don't explain like anyone but Star-Lord. It still worked, obviously. People love the movie. I like I said, I liked the movie. I just don't think it was as great as everyone said it was. Now, overall, I'd probably give Guardians like a 7 out of 10. I liked it, but I would not say it was amazing. I know this isn't a review, just a discussion, but I'm just saying, I liked it. It was good, not amazing, not great. Just people need to stop praising Marvel with crappy villains, otherwise they're just gonna keep doing crappy villains because they realize they don't have to. Thanos, though, I'm really excited for Thanos. Thanos was awesome for the 2 seconds she's in this movie. I can't wait to see Thanos. Josh Brolin, yes, Josh Brolin looks great as Thanos. Plus, now they can actually kill people because it's coming to the end of some people's contracts, so Thanos can actually kill some people. Hopefully Marvel takes advantage of that. Who knows? I can't wait. But yeah, I like Guardians overall, but I did not love it. Definitely not. I much preferred Winter Soldier. So yeah, what did you guys think of Guardians? Please let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.